Hello everyone! Today we're making ensaimada, which is a bread traditionally eaten in Mallorca in Spain. So we're going to start out by taking 1 cup of water, pour it in, and a scant teaspoon of yeast. And we're just going to mix it in until it dissolves. Next, you mix in 1 cup of sugar. We're going to crack 2 eggs. And let's just mix that together. And now there's 4 1/4 cups of flour. So we should be able to knead this with our hands. So the dough is very sticky right now, so I'm trying to keep kneading it so it becomes less sticky and more incorporated, so everything's mixed all together. You also need a little pinch of salt. Okay. I've now kneaded the dough for about 20 minutes and it's very elasticy, as you can see. It stretches out very nicely. So we're going to put some oil on it, some vegetable oil. And you leave it in the vegetable oil for about 30 minutes.
So the dough doesn't rise very much, but it is glossy and it's still very, very, very elastic. What you need to do so that we can actually work with this is going to be very stretchy is a little bit more oil. Any kind of vegetable oil that you have is fine. And we're actually going to break it down into 4 equal pieces so that we can work with it a little bit at a time. It doesn't get too out of control. These, just like that. Easy out of the way. Now comes kind of the fun part. We get to make a mess on our kitchen table. So this is actually our kitchen table. All right. I will be cleaning this up afterwards. Don't worry about the oil, don't worry about the mess. It's all part of it. So, we're going to use a rolling pin. You should probably make sure it's pretty well oiled. And we're not actually going to roll it so much as we're going to stretch it. We're going to stretch it out as far as we can, really. Along until it's a certain thinness. We'll actually, towards the end of this, be able to see through. If we push with the rolling pin too much, we're going to actually kind of crush the pastry. So instead, we're going to get a little bit more gentle and we're just going to start pulling it with our hands until we can get it to a shape. And it will get bigger and we'll show you in a minute. And it really is just a gentle pulling until it gets a lot bigger. It's very soft, it's very, very stretchy. It's not unlike pizza dough. It will tear a little bit, but that's fine. We're going to roll this up in just a second. And now we've got it out. about as big as it gets. I don't know if you can see. Come here for a second. You can actually see through it. It's that thin. Okay, so now that we've got it like this, we're actually going to give it a second to rest, about 5 minutes, and then I'll show you how to roll it up. Okay, so we're going to take these, just the edges off. We will use them, I'm not going to waste them. And in order to make sure it has some structure in the middle. So first we have sort of the filling here. This is, well, back in the day this would be lard, but this is America in the 21st century. So this is vegetable shortening, and we've mixed in it's about half a cup of vegetable shortening, and it's about 1/4 of a cup of dulce de leche, which is just caramel sauce. You can put whatever you want in, but it's the same ratio. It's about half a cup of the fat, and then half of that amount again of whatever filling you're going to use. You can also use, if you wanted this to be completely vegan, coconut oil or margarine. You can't use butter. Butter actually has too high of a smoke point, and it will either burn, or you will go to cut this open once it's done baking, and all the butter will just come flooding out of it. So it's a little bit tough to get. All right, so we've got our filling kind of spread out. It's a lot of fun. You get to use your fingers, and then this just comes in, and it's going to be like our little secret dowel. And then again, it's super stretchy, so you can get it even thinner. You can just kind of keep pulling it as you roll it, and it'll let you know when you get too close to tearing it, like I just did. Don't worry, because there's always another side of that roll. And you can just keep rolling it. And as you roll it up, you'll end up with sort of a log, and then just the usual, how to stretch it out a little bit longer. And then you're just going to curl it up like a little snail. And now, did a couple already. We're actually going to let this sit. We're actually going to let this ferment a little bit for a long time, like 12, 18 hours. So this is a great thing to do the night before. And you can tell that we're doing this at night, but we certainly are. And then in the morning, we will show you what this looks like. They will get considerably puffier, and they will all start touching. And once they're all really puffed up and touching, that's how we'll know that it's time to stick them in the oven. So, see you then. All right, so sun is up. It's been about 16 hours, and these are pretty much done and ready to roll. As you can see, they have got about a lot puffier, not quite doubled in size. They're still pretty springy. And now, because we didn't add it at the time, I am going to brush these with a little bit of butter just to help them brown and get a nice deep color on the top of them. And then we're going to stick them in a 400-degree oven. Well, this is an interesting trick. Actually, we're going to put them in quite a hot oven for pastry, 400 degrees. And instantly, as soon as it's in there, I'm going to lower it down to 350 for about half an hour. And then we will get to see what these look like when we're completely done. So we have got them nicely shellacked with butter. The oven is already preheated, so all I gotta do is slide these in. Hold on. Okay, so after about 20 minutes, 25 minutes in the oven, actually, it started to look like this. And that's almost exactly what you want. So we're going to take it out. We're going to let it rest, cool down. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And while we're waiting, we may as well dust it with some powdered sugar. As you can see, it's got little flakes in it. Before, right when I took it out, there was little bits of dulce de leche bubbling up through there. So this should be very nice. And I wish you guys could be here, and I wish we could share this with you, because it is perfect for tearing apart and sharing with a bunch of people. But in the meantime, thanks for watching us make it.